Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back for another edition of Perfectly Placed, and we're really looking forward to being with you for a midweek meeting. We'll be running alongside the VAR, so there is a double header from a local front, and obviously we build up into Saturday's racing. You had HQ again, being Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. We've just got an 8-race program on Tuesday afternoon. The first race goes off at 1:15. The bar pot starts in the first race, so you need to be on at 1:15. The PA will start in race number 2 at 13:50. The pick 6 race 3 at 14:25. The first jackpot race 4 at 3:05, and the second jackpot race 5 at 15:40. All things being equal, the last race will be race 8 at 17:25. All right, there have been some changes. Remember, this is a pre-recorded show, so please keep updating your publications. I'll give you some of the scratchings and the jockey change. So race 1, you can take out number 11, Stu's Girl. Race 4, you can scratch number 9, Winter Emeralds. And race 5, you can take out number 8, Time On It. The jockey change that has come through race 7, number 5, Fua Luapiki, will now be ridden by Craig Zaki. Just before we get into the nitty-gritty of this 8-race program, I really like the look of the card. I think there's money to be made. Please go and give us a like on social media. You can find us on various social media platforms, but more importantly on our YouTube channel, where we have got some perfectly placed interviews. Great interviews at that. We had Grant van Niekerk, we had Albert Steyn for the Pit Steyn Yard. We've got some nice runners on the day, and not forgetting Gareth van Sale as well. All right, so race number 1 is the Hollywoodbets Welcomes You Maiden Plate. It is for fillies and mares. They'll line up at the 1200 meter marker. Let's have a look at the betting. What's the market doing? Miraculous number 10 is at 2-1. Number 5, Englefield Greens at 33-10. Number 8, Hope Chest at 33-10. And at 17-2 and better those. I'm very big on the source number 10, Miraculous, the daughter of Rafif. Yes, I think she should have won last time out. There's no doubt if you go and watch the replay. I thought she was mighty unlucky on that occasion. She now races up the straight here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, which I think is going to be even more suited to her running style. She's progressive. I know that Brett Crawford and the team think quite a bit of her, and that second last time out was a very good effort. So on exposed form, I think she's going to take lots of beating. I can't believe the price of 2-1. I have no doubt in the back of my mind that that's going to shorten up drastically closer to race time. I don't see too many dangers. Maybe the danger being number 8, Hope Chest, the daughter of What a Winter. Just chatting to Albert Steyn, I know they think highly of this daughter of What a Winter. Ran 5th, beaten just under 2 lengths by Beware the Bomb. We've seen what Beware the Bomb has done from the Justin Snaith yard. With natural progression, natural improvement on the cards, she's probably the biggest danger. Richard Fourie gets the rhyme for Pit Steyn. But I'm big on number 10, Miraculous, so we can put that slide up at 2-1. Let's go and have a bet on the nose. I think she'll take a power beating. All right, so we move along to race number 2. It is the start of the place accumulator. It's the Cape Turf Club Syndicate's maiden plate. They'll line up at the 1200 meter marker. 13:50 is the off time. The betting has number 12, Garrix at 15-20. Number 2, Native Rulers at 7-1. 8, Summer Snows at 8-1. And after that, you're getting 10-1 and better the field. All right, I'm with one horse. I really like the look of Garrix when it comes to race number 2. He's a smashing looking son of Versen Getrix. He's trained by Pit Steyn. I was fortunate enough to spend some time at Milnerton last week, and this horse walked past me. He looks incredible. Richard Fourie gets the ride. He ran 2nd on debut behind Let It Be Said. There's been 2 winners from that form line, and I really believe that he's going to take a lot of beating. The 1200 meters, probably the bottom end of his range. I have no doubt when he goes 14 and even 1600 meters, he'll be a better horse, but he's smart with natural improvements on the cards. I firmly believe that he is the horse that they all need to beat. So I'm not going to get a pat on the back finding a 15-20 shot when it comes to race number 2. The only danger could be number 2, Native Ruler, who's shown some nice improvement from run 1 to run 2. He ran 2nd to Firing on All Engines in his last start, and we happened to see Firing on All Engines run a very good race here over the weekend, trained by Michelle Ricks and Harold Crawford. So 2, Native Ruler to chase him home. I think we're going to take a place accumulator when it comes to this particular race. So let's go and banker number 12 in the first leg. Second leg will go 9, 11 and 13. By 2, 3, 4 and 10. By 1 and 2. By 1, 2 and 5. By banker 7. By 3 and 8. You need to be on at 13.50. We move along to race number 3, off at 14.25. It's a Turf Talk Syndicate. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares. They line up at the 1200 meter marker. The betting has number 9, Sweet Conifer at 2-1, 33-10. Number 13, Spin My Angel Spin. Number 11, Berry's Boogie at 4-1. And then after that, you're getting 6s about number 2, Love Story, and it's 11s and better. All right, I'm fairly confident on a horse here at a decent price. I like number 11, Berry's Boogie, the daughter of Churchill. She's exceptionally well bred. I'm going to ignore her last run. She's far better than that. I watched her closely. She was very uptight. I believe making her way down to the start already, she had kind of run her race, number 11, Berry's Boogie. Now that she's at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth up the straight, I firmly am of the opinion that she's going to take all the beating. She's smart. I know Andre Nell and Corne Orfer have often told us that she's a very nice filly, and she's one that we need to watch closely through the Cape Summer season. So that's my each way selection when it comes to race number 3. She's a decent price. She's at 4-1. Yes, there's dangers. Number 2, Love Story, needs to be respected. Number 9, Sweet Conifer, must be respected in a big way after a very nice debut behind 2 Gs. Richard Faree gets the ride for Brett Crawford. And then over the page, number 13, Spin My Angel Spin. Gareth Van Sale did confirm that this horse has made some good improvement back at home. That was also a very smart run on debut when finishing 6th beaten 4 and a bit lengths. So I think 13, Spin My Angel Spin, is probably a decent price at 33-10 as well. But all things being equal, how do we make money when it comes to race number 3? First leg of the pick 6, I'm prepared to go and take the 4-1 on number 11, Berry's Boogie. Let's go to race number 4, the first leg of Jackpot 1. The market at the moment tells us that number 2, Golden Destiny, is your 22-10 favorite. Number 3, Crescents at 5-2. 4-1, number 10, Scottish Lynx. And after that, you're getting 10-1 and better. The scratching in this race is number 9, Winter Emeralds. It's a competitive race. I think number 2, Golden Destiny, is probably the right horse. Craig Zaki gets the ride for Dean Caname. Ran 3rd to firing on all engines last time. Was making up good ground late. It's 3rd run after the rest. He should be Cherry Ripe, the son of Rafif. And this does look to be the perfect race for him to exit the maiden rank. So 2, Golden Destiny, probably going to be my top selection. There are plenty dangers. 3, Crescent, needs to be respected in a big way after running 3rd, just under a half a length by Sir Korski last time out. 4, Unsung Hero, Sean Veal for Vaughan Marshall, been knocking at the door, surely going to go very close in a race of this nature. And then 8, Amandla Hungawetu, beautiful looking horse, trained by Clinton Binder. Richard Faree gets the ride. I've always thought that he'll be a better horse at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. He was up there on debut and then just got tired into the closing stages. Watch for big improvements from number 8, Amandla Hungawetu. And then 10, Scottish Lynx. I know that Paddy Crayer thinks quite a bit of this individual. He needed his last run back behind Bagatelle Flash. His debut run, he sauntered up to them, he cruised up to them, and just found horses like Worldly too good on that occasion. Ran 3rd. I thought it was a good run, and he will improve as well. So it's a competitive race, race number 4. I'm sure punters will be latching onto the 22-10 available about number 2, Golden Destiny. How are we going to make money? I've tipped a jackpot. You know I love my jackpots. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 8, and 10 in the first leg. 2, 3, 4, 8, and 10. By 1, 2, 4, and 5. By 1, 2, 5, and 8. And then I'm going to bank a number 7, King Pelez, in the back. Let's go to race number 5. Race number 5, the bookmakers are telling us it's a 2-horse race. It's the perfectly placed maiden plates over 1,400 meters. 15:40 is the off time. Number 2, Marine Merchant, 14-10. 1, Honor of Kings at 5-2. Number 5, Mastering Color at 6-1. And it's 13-2 and better those. Number 1, Honor of Kings, let's chat about him. He's a lovely looking son of Verson Getrix. Grant Fanica gets the ride for Justin Snaith. This combination had a wonderful day at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on Saturday. He ran 3rd behind Aristotle. Now those form lines have been franked in a big way, with Aristotle coming out and winning a great race on Saturday afternoon. He's improving. The further he goes, the better he'll be. Number 1, Honor of Kings, so he must go into the play. And then number 2, Marine Merchant. He's very well related, the son of Captain of Orm. Alder Dume gets the ride for Candice Bass Robinson. He had an impossible task from a wide draw at Hollywoodbets Durbanville last time out, and he made up some very good ground into the closing stages. He was only beaten 5 lengths by Happy Days. He now gets a draw, perfect trip of 1,400 meters. I know he's dropped back in trip from 1,600 meters. I don't think it'll be a problem. He'll be on speed and he'll be hitting the line hard. So 2, Marine Merchant for me is probably the horse that needs to be beaten when it comes to race number 5. I think the exacta boxed. Maybe we rush off to the tote. We often forget about those exactors and they pay good money, so the exactor boxed 1 and 2. That's how we should make some good money when it comes to race number 5. Let's move along. Let's go to race number 6. The 6th race is an interesting race. It's the CRS Summer Sale, Class 3 for fillies and mares. They line up at the 1400 meter marker. 4:15 is the off time. Call Me Getrix at 5-2 with number 5 Fatal Gem. 4-1 number 8 My Flower Fate. It's 11-2 about number 4 Fun Zone. And after that, you're getting 15-2 and Better the Field. It's a great race, competitive race, but there's a few nice horses. Number 1, Call Me Getrix being one of them. She ran second to Fatal Gem last time out. She moved up powerfully. She always does. It's just a case of getting her nose back in front. Aldo Dume gets the ride for Candice Bass-Robinson. She probably would have needed her last start. She's got a good draw, perfect trip. She's got a big winning chance. Fatal Gem, number 5. I want to chat about her. She ran a great race against a very nice horse in the form of Red Palace. Now, second in that race was Double Grand Slam. 2 very nice fillies, one trained by Justin Snaith, the other one trained by Candice Bass-Robinson. I thought she ran a great race. This is the right field for number 5, Fatal Gem. She must have a big winning chance when it comes to race number 6. There is another horse I want to speak about. That's number 2, Trip to Maputo. The 1250 last time out, clearly too short for her. Now that she steps up to 1400 meters, now that she's blown the cobwebs away from a good draw with Anthony Andrews, I really believe we need to respect number 2, Trip to Maputo. She's a 2-time winner from 10 starts, and on her day, she can run with some of the best of them. So include her into your bets. I've tried to keep it simple in making money when it comes to race number 6. We'll take the swinger 1 and 5. Call Me Getrix and number 5, Fatal Gem. Old sparring partners, as they would say, and they should be on the premises once again. We go to race number 7. It is the Join the Adventure www.capeturfclub.co.za Cape B Stakes. They line up at the 1800 meter marker. 1650 is the off time. Number 7 King Pele is at 19-10. 6 Lightning Glows at 4-1. 9 Fibonacci's at 4-1. And it's 11-2 and better those. Craig Zacky's now riding for Lurpiki. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm big on this horse, King Pele's. There's been lots of money, early money already. Opened up at 33-10, now at 19-10. He won a super race beating Damio back on the 12th of October. If you can watch the rerun, he had no right to win. He was badly balked at about the 300 meter marker. Grant van Niekerk had to regather that big stride of his, and he picked up and he actually won very cheekily in the end. So 7 King Pele is for me. He's going to take lots of beating in this particular race. I'm going to back him at this price. I still believe that 19-10 is a good price. If you can get better, go and have a good strike. Hoping that he gets the right run in transit. Now that he's back at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, there should be no excuses and he'll be mowing them down. Gareth did confirm with me that he's in a good place back at home. Race number 8, the final race. Not the strongest of races around, but I guess we want to have a bet. We love the game. 17:25 is the off time. It's the Hollywoodbets Bright Future Open Maiden for fillies and mares, and they line up at the 1800 meter marker. Number 3 English Mistress 16-10. 8 Lavender Bays at 18-10. It's 11-2 number 1 Tap Shoes, and it's 14-1 and better. You'd probably say naturally number 3 English Mistress and Lavender Bay. Those are the 2 horses that they would have to beat. They've got some good form, consistent form. They met last time behind Pocket Dial on the 19th of October. And again, there should be nothing between the 2 horses when it comes to the final race here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. I've tried to find some value. These low-rated races, open maidens, you've got to look for value. And I've kept scrolling. Where is Warbird? 20-1. I'm not saying she can win it, but she's probably a horse we need to focus on when it comes to the places. She's a daughter of Actor Bois. I've spoken to Justin Snaith a number of times. She's crying for ground. She steps up from 1400 meters to 1800 meters, and as you can see in her last start, she was passing some late. So I really believe at 20-1 with 53 on her back, I'm hoping she can sneak into the places at a decent price. But the horses to beat, number 3 English Mistress and number 8 Lavender Bay. All right, so being the last race, that slides up on your screen. We're going to go and take the places on Warbird, and hopefully she can finish in the first 3. That's it from our side. Thank you very much for watching. It's going to be a great day. There's money to be made. We're only starting to open up the taps now, leading up into the Cape Summer Festival. We'll chat again soon. Have a wonderful day, and it may be a profitable day for you as the viewer. Bye-bye.